Mr. Jonathan Rowe, Councillor Development, Pacific Regional and Fiji Bilateral, New Zealand High Commission, Divisional Commissioners, invited guests, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me great pleasure to be here on behalf of the Minister for Rural and Maritime Development, National Disaster Management and Meteorology to receive and commission the vessel provided by the Government of New Zealand and the people to support disaster management work in Fiji. Disaster management, as you know, disaster management work in Fiji, as you know, is unique and also challenging, given the spread of our communities, the geographic locations in which they live, and the various sizes of these communities. The provision such assets will greatly assist the Ministry in reaching out to some of these communities, especially those islands in the maritime areas. During the course of the week, I had requested the 4 divisional commissioners to propose a name for the vessel that better reflects the work that the vessel will do. The name Aitalai was seen as befitting, as it mirrors the work of being a good servant and messenger to the people. In our colonial era, the divisional commissioners were seen as the deputy heraldsmen of the governor, and they were responsible for relaying important information, conduct awareness on important government initiatives, and most importantly, ensuring that people place their trust in the work of the government. So today I commission that this boat will be registered as the Aitalai and that it will continue this work. And I hope that through this strategic asset, we will continue to foster good partnership with communities on matters of national interest. Mr. Rowe, on behalf of the government and the people of Fiji, I say thank you, and please convey our sincere appreciation to the Government of New Zealand and its people for this wonderful, generous and kind gesture. Vinakasaka Bakalebo.
Vanaka, firstly acknowledge the PS and Commissioner Central and Eastern. So I guess just echoing the PS's comments really, it's great to be here to at the unveiling or the launch or the opening of the vessel today. I guess more broadly, this is one element of a broader partnership that we have with the Ministry. I won't try and say the full name of the Ministry because I'll trip up. But basically, I guess over the last few years, in terms of major events, TCF initially, Tropical Cyclone Winston last year, I guess we've had a really extensive range of engagement with the Ministry at an operational level and also at a sort of strategic and planning level around that disaster risk reduction at the front end and also the response as we've seen particularly with Winston. So I guess, and it's really with that response angle that we look at the vessel here, that it forms part of what's a broader package, really a combination with the Sea Legs vessels that were launched earlier in the year. It's really a part of a pilot, an innovation or innovative approach to testing. How can we work with Fiji to test some new and innovative technologies, new response options, and enhance local resilience, in particular with provision of these types of assets. So I think I made a comment to the PS when we talked about the Sea Legs vessels that it would be great to see Fiji get out and thrash them and really give them a good run to test them. This vessel looks a bit bigger than those, so maybe we better be a little bit more careful with it, otherwise we might do some damage. But I'm certainly looking forward to, one, seeing the launch today, and two, I think getting out and seeing it in operation and really testing it in a Fiji context how can it add to the resilience, how can it add to the response, and really to look at that over the period of the 2-year trial, over the next 2 years, to really start to think about how that can gel with all of the other capabilities that Fiji has and its partners have to make a sort of comprehensive response capability. So delighted to be here. Looking forward to having a ride on the vessel, I have to say, and also to cutting the cake, but also looking forward to ongoing partnership with the Ministry and the Fiji government. So, whenaka whakaleru.
Iya.